The following is a presentation of Spring Hill Sports Live. It's time for Spring Hill High School Athletics. On your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live.
And good Tuesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to DeSoto High School, the side of today's doubleheader matchup between the Spring Hill Broncos and the DeSoto Wildcats. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Caden Carbajo, as we settle in for this one. Spring Hill Lady Broncos, Lady Wildcats going to get things started here. A couple of pretty good teams in Class 5A. 9-3 Broncos, fresh off a Top Gun Tournament championship last Saturday. DeSoto Lady Wildcats are 7-5. And Wildcats are coming off a win as well over Paola on Friday, a game they won 51-40. So those are your common opponents in this one, if you want to look at that. Led in the game by, for DeSoto, Amanda Towner leading the way with 15 points. Also Matt Carson, the 5'8 junior, with 10 points for double figures. So those are a couple of the names you'll hear tonight. Kate Hedeker the other night against this DeSoto team had 31. So, you know, if you're looking at the Broncos and you're looking at what kind of output we saw over the weekend and through that Top Gun tournament from Jenna Weber, it might be an opportunity here if they allow her to go to work their top player and score some points. We will see in just a little bit. The Bronco ladies are coming off that Top Gun tournament championship. All tournament teams for Kaylee Oakes and Jenna Weber. 9-3 on the season. Latest KBCA rankings came out. That championship didn't sway the votes much because they stayed at number 8. Lansing did drop to number 7, so beating them helped them, but didn't hurt Lansing, but didn't really help the Broncos any. So a win here, I think, against DeSoto, and if they can close out things this week against Piper with a win as well, you may see that change. I don't think that really matters. Not necessarily the goal for the Broncos, but it should be, I think, a pretty even matchup here tonight. Ahead of the snowstorm, hopefully everybody's got what they need to be safe. Hopefully we can get through these games here tonight and on the road and back to the cozy confines of my couch if that all goes to plan. Do have a boys game on the backside of our doubleheaders. We had a full slate of single games last week. First doubleheader we've had for a couple of weeks, and excited to see both teams in action here against DeSoto. Tons to get to here on the Comfort Designs pregame show. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning, locally owned and operated for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. And, of course, Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics is experienced, highly trained, and fully licensed orthodontic specialists with decades of combined experience in the orthodontic field. With locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. We'll talk more about that boys game, maybe revisit those tournament games from Saturday, all that and more still to come here on the Comfort Designs pregame show on your home for Bronco Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Back out here on the Comfort Designs pregame show, getting set for this one. Broncos against the DeSoto Wildcats. BJ Harris, Caden Carbajo here. Area matchups brought to you by Apex Massage Therapy. Massage isn't just a luxury, it's a way to a happier, healthier life. Kylie at Apex Massage Therapy knows your aches and pains might be the same as others, but your treatment plan doesn't have to be. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-575-1079. Full slate of games across our network today as we kick off February. Just the final week of the basketball season. It's kind of overwhelming how fast some of this stuff goes once we get cracking a little bit. Baser Linwood is hosting Baldwin tonight, just down the road, not too far from where we are now. And those two teams tipping off 5:45 as well there at Baser. Girard, that's way down south. You guys don't care about that. Paola is at Lewisburg. That's a big matchup of the Frontier League. Paola probably has the upper hand in that game, both boys and girls. Be interesting to see how that goes. It should be pretty competitive, I'd say. So those two teams, both Paola Sports Live and Lewisburg Sports Live, will have those games. We're obviously here. Tonganoxie's hosting Shawnee Heights. Coming up on Friday, another full slate of games. Spring Hill hosts Piper in that game. We'll have that for you. Pre-game coverage scheduled for around 5:40 tip-off at 6 o'clock. Those are your area matchups brought to you by Apex Massage. Keys to the game brought to you by Spring Hill Chiropractic and Acupuncture. The key to a better quality of life is making Spring Hill Chiropractic a part of your health and wellness plan. Dr. Daniel Harding strives to make it as easy and affordable as possible to get you the care you need for the whole family. Learn more at springhillchiropractor.com or call 913-592-3541. You know, for the ladies here in this first game, I'd like to see, much of what they're saying. Good production off the bench, production from everybody, at least 3 or 5 points from some of those role players. It really was a nice boost for Spring Hill. And then obviously your key players continue to do what they're doing. I think there will not be a height advantage necessarily with DeSoto. They don't have anybody over 5'10". Broncos should have a little bit of even a size advantage down in the paint. And they've done a really good job of being able to get the ball into the paint, get it into the middle of the defense, and score some of those high percentage buckets, especially on the left side with both Kaylee Oakes and Sydney Busher doing their work, most of their work, their best work from the left side. They are very efficient, and that really makes teams have to adjust to that. So more of that, and obviously we saw Jenna Weber in a bit of a flow in that Top Gun tournament. And 30 of 33 from the free throw line. She scored 66 points in 3 games. And if she continues to have that kind of output, it's going to put a lot of pressure on teams to stop her, which is going to open up things for other teams. Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Spring Hill Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Don't forget our program through Easy Relic. If you see a highlight you want to see again, you can text 816-406-0051. Spring Hill Sports Live, partnering with Easy Relic to give you that option. Again, SHHS to 816-406-0051. Our program through Easy Relic. We'll take another quick break. We'll come back. We'll maybe touch on that boys game briefly if we have time. Opening tip-off right around the corner as well. Starting lineups and all that good stuff as we lead up to tip-off in this one. The Broncos and the Wildcats coming up next on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land, with immediate openings for production technician, starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill, or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com. Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill, or go online to primeaccounting.net.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location here in Paola in the industrial park with cattle haul-in and boarding and grooming. With 24-hour emergency services and 3 other locations in Lewisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Pinky Plumbing in Spring Hill is a proud supporter of Bronco Athletics. Keeping your plumbing system in good shape can do wonders for your property's value and lifespan. Get exceptional plumbing services when you hire the plumbing specialist at Pinky Plumbing. At Pinky Plumbing, they take pride in their work and guarantee the best plumbing services in the shortest time possible at the most reasonable price. To learn more, give them a call at 913-568-8201 or visit pinkyplumbing.com. Go Broncos!
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Gran anytime or learn more at michaelgran.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Back at here briefly here in the wrap up the Comfort Designs pregame show. Again, I mentioned we'd talk about our boys game coming up tonight on our nightcap. 2-10 Broncos. 1-2 out of the last 3 has Spring Hill, so trying to get it going a little bit after a pretty rough start. 1-3 in the Frontier League. DeSoto's at 10-2. It's going to be a tough lift for Spring Hill, but you got to come out and play it and play as good as you can. They'll be behind the Schulze boys, who are pretty darn good. A couple of twins, Tyler Schulze and Ethan Schulze, and those guys get after it just a little bit. We will see what that happens. We have the highlight videos here inside the gym showing videos of DeSoto. That was a highlight of, it said more charges, and it was them taking a charge or giving a charge. I can't remember. That was a different one. Going through the starting lineups, we will do the same. Spring Hill Lady Broncos, again at 9-3 on the season. They're going to have number 14, Coral Callan. 5'4" senior, averages 2.8 points per game. Number 20, Jenna Weber, a 5'8" junior, averaging 4.4 points per game, 85% from the free throw line. And a all-tournament team from the Top Gun tournament on Saturday. Number 21, Brooke Powell, into the starting lineup. Man, what a spark she's provided getting into the starting lineup, coming back from illness and coming back from injury. And, boy, she was a factor for sure, especially defensively the other night for Spring Hill. Number 25, Lorelei Harris, 5'9" senior, averaging 2.1 points per game. And number 35, Kaylee Oaks, second leading scorer on this team, 7.5 points a game. And just provides a ton of leadership for the Broncos. For the DeSoto Wildcats, again, 7-5 on the season, will be number 2, Addison Tower, a 5'3" sophomore. Number 3, Matt Carson, a 5'8" junior. Number 10, Mackenzie Farmer, a 5'8" freshman. Number 33, Violet Connolly, a 5'9" sophomore. And number 45, Ava O'Brien, a 5'11" sophomore. And I can tell you right now what I see in this lineup is a lot of youth, as DeSoto starts 3 sophomores, a junior, and a freshman, whereas Spring Hill's starting lineup, 4 seniors and a junior. So a tremendous amount more of experience on the floor for Spring Hill as there is for DeSoto. Well, that may a factor. I don't know, but I bet we find out here pretty soon. Caden will know for sure within the next hour or so. Okay?
Sounds good.
Whether or not will be a factor. At center court, opening tip-off. It'll be won by DeSoto. Opening tip-off brought to you by our friends at Seats Incorporated. Kick off your new career with a stop at Seats Incorporated. Early bucket down inside for Violet Conley. And DeSoto will take an early 2-0 lead. Callan with it out high, guarded closely. I really didn't think this camera set up very well, did I? Here's hoping we don't mess anything too much if I try to get out from behind the own cameras I set up. And Jenna Weber a little slow to get up. And gingerly trotting down the floor. They're going to call foul on her as well, so insult to injury there. Back on defense. Second possession of the game for DeSoto. Off left side for Conley. She'll reverse direction, come this way. Conley, a sophomore. That was definitely a walk. And stumbling just a little bit, but long and athletic. That'll be a matchup problem. 5'9", 5'10" area. And then Ava O'Brien, number 45 at 5'11". That's their size down inside. They're also going to apply some pressure here. The youthfulness with the sophomores and freshmen will give you fresh legs, give you just a little bit more energy perhaps as far as being able to do some of this stuff and put pressure on. So Broncos will have to work and be methodic. It does open itself opportunities for easy buckets, though, if you can break a press and find some holes in that defense. Minute into this one, Broncos down by 2. Weber with it on the left wing. Kind of go to the middle, and another turnover by Spring Hill. Go the other way. Up the court. Farmer. Kick out. 3 on the way. Left it hanging to Addison Tower. And she knocks down a 3-point bucket. That looked pretty good, like she's done it before. A lot of times this year in the Frontier League, I've talked about how the Broncos' schedule has put them in a position. They're a good take by Oaks. Not going to go through, though. And a one and done for Spring Hill up the near side. Coming up is Farmer. Broncos slow to get back on defense. Kick out again. Tower for 3. Goodness gracious. Actually, this is Matt Carson from the same spot. And an 8-0 run to begin things for DeSoto. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. Is that outside shot. We saw it last week at the Top Gun tournament. The outside shot was not necessarily the bread and butter for Spring Hill, but man, was it big when it needed to be. A couple of them I could think of. Lena Freegon knocking down a triple that helps spark a run for Spring Hill, and so they need the outside shot as well, but so far, nothing doing with a lightning start for DeSoto, 8-0. Here's 6:15 to go in the first quarter. Bronco basketball. Pressure applied there, a 1-2-2 kind of three-quarter court press here. Trying to get that trap first in the corner. Perhaps a secondary trap right there. Broncos able to break it. It's mostly just kind of nuisance. A lot of pressure. Broncos going to take care of the basketball. Powell for 3. Try to stop this run. Nope. But saved by Weber. And they say she stepped out of bounds. Things are not going well for Spring Hill. Top of the key for O'Brien. She'll give way. Off for Mack. 3 again. This time it's Farmer. Whoa. So Tower, Farmer, and Carson have all knocked down triples. That's a pretty good start. Callan trapped in that far side, needs help. Broncos are going to have a full taste of DeSoto swarming them. Powell looking to drive. Stopped momentarily. Shot no good. Rebound Weber. Back out to Oaks. They clear it with Harris. Reset it. 5:21 to go first quarter. Weber steps around. 3 on the way. Off the mark. Rebound pulled out there by Oaks. Oaks will take it. Last second. Good dish. Weber wasn't really ready. She'll put it up again. She's fouled. And Jenner will go to the free throw line to shoot too. That was good unselfish basketball. Just didn't quite get it to go, but opportunity to stop an 11-0 run as Busher gets ready to come in along with Elena Freegon for Spring Hill. Hiding stuff from myself over here.
So you're looking for something.
And she does knock down the first one, so that stops that run. Made them both. Throw. 11-2. 5:02 to play. Here's another three. You better be real tight on them. That's the first miss they've had. Got away with it over the back, did Farmer, and fortunate for the Broncos, it's going their way. Weber way outside, off left side now for Freegon. She'll go baseline. Good dish. Up for Oaks. She's fouled, and Kaylee Oaks will go to the free throw line. She would have had that bucket. It kind of mishandled it. She grabbed it and had to slow her down just enough to let O'Brien to recover. And she picks up her first personal foul, team foul number 3. And Oaks at the free throw line, rattles in the first one. I think some of this might be a adjustment, so to speak. I mean, this DeSoto team's already what I've seen here in the early going, pretty darn good, young. And if they keep those outside shooters together, those sophomore, junior, and a freshman, be pretty good here next year, even this year. But back-to-back free throws for the Broncos. Step back, 3 on the way from Tower. This time it's good from this side. That little girl shoots the basketball quite a bit. 14-2, all 5'3" of her, and out of bounds off of the Wildcats rather. Dawson comes in for Spring Hill. She'll replace Oaks. Off right side for Freegon. That is an awesome pass. If it goes, works, but it ends up getting nearly taken away. And then Weber trying to kick back out to the corner for Powell. Out of bounds. It'll stay with or go back to the Wildcats. Not only are they efficient shooting the ball, but they are they know what they want to do, and they're getting to the open person. Keep an eye on this one. Got to close out, get a hand in the face of these guards. They got a little bit of a size disadvantage, so it makes it a little bit easier to get in the hand in the face of Tower. But it hasn't mattered to her. There she is again. And another look at one. How does she get that open?
Oh, my. Wow.
Somebody might want to guard that one. She's got 9 points in the first quarter of this, and all from downtown, 17-4. Quite a performance. There's Weber. Up off the glass and good. The only good thing about this hole is it's early going into this one. Weber, first field goal of the game, a 3:40 mark. And a turnover by DeSoto. Carver, have our second subs of the game, rather, for DeSoto. Carly Tuttle had checked in at the last one. Also checking in is Macy Carver, 5'7" senior. Oaks back into the ball game briefly, or after a brief spot on the bench. Molly Murray checking into the game for Spring Hill as well. Brooke Powell checks out, along with Elena Freegon. Dawson trapped, just trying thievery. Good old-fashioned stealing right there by Farmer. Molly Murray inbound from inside, right in front of the bench. Oaks at the elbow, facing. Looking against Carver. She'll put it on there. Push up with that left hand shot. No good. Follows her shot. Gets the rebound. How about that? And a foul. Tell you the other thing I've seen already from DeSoto, and this is going to be an adjustment for Spring Hill. That Top Gun tournament, kind of a different set of officials than they're used to, and they call it pretty close. That's why Jenna Weber was able to shoot 33 free throws in 3 games. And she was also attacking and all the other stuff that comes with causing contact. But if they're going to let DeSoto kind of bang on you outside and get right up in your shorts, that's going to really hurt the Broncos. And Dawson got away with a double dribble there. Weber's triple team. They just ripped it right over her hand. Another jump ball. This time it'll go in favor of DeSoto. I mean, they're letting them just rake at the ball and just make contact. It's just you got to make that adjustment and kind of try to give them a taste of their own medicine on defense. Farmer going to bring the ball up the floor, across the timeline, off to the corner. Looking to go baseline is Tuttle. She'll have to kick it. Another one. Oh, my goodness.
What?
Well, we are watching something pretty special here. That is 4 threes in the quarter by Addison Tower. The 5'3" sophomore has allowed DeSoto to jump out to a 20-6 lead. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Your locally owned hometown Allstate agent is Libby Clark. Now at her new location in downtown Spring Hill, Libby and her staff are passionate about the people they serve, helping them protect what matters most. With 24-hour customer service and options for online and in-person appointments, the Libby Clark Agency is the small-town agent you've grown to love, with the experience and products you'd expect from an industry-recognized premier agency. Visit them at their new location in downtown Spring Hill, just 1 block off Main on Hale, or call 913-686-6205. Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Broncos back with it as we come out of the timeouts, trying to stop a crazy performance already here by Addison Tower. 4 threes in this first quarter from her, and she did it from the left corner twice and from the right wing twice, so she's all over the floor. Dump off inside Busher on the right side, and she's going to be fouled. Foul going to be called, I believe, on Macy Carver. It'll be her first, team foul number 5. They are calling the fouls. I mean, they are, but I think this DeSoto team's committed to that style. They're going to get right at you and be as physical as they're allowed to be. And you just got to adjust. Here's Oaks. Too much. Out of bounds it goes. It's just a hard adjustment to make, kind of out of the frying pan into the fire situation. You got to make a quick, and then they start throwing daggers from downtown. There's 4 from Tower, but as a team in the first quarter, they've had 6 threes already. 18 of their 20 points have come from beyond the arc. There's a steal by Oaks. Oaks up the floor trying to slash the defense. Dawson holds it, nearly lost it. Weber's there to pick it up. She'll go baseline runner on the way. Again, just boatloads of contact. They let him play there. Here comes DeSoto. Minute 41 to go first quarter. 1 to forget for the Broncos. Wildcats on pace for 80. Shot up, no good. There's this empty frame there. Kick it to the corner. Oh, no. Molly Murray, a little bit longer, a little bit more athleticism out there to get on her. And that girl's pretty darn good. Sophomore. Long pass up to Dawson. She's able to hang on to it. They are triple teaming the ball. And ball knocked out of bounds. Another turnover by Spring Hill. Brooke Powell going to check in. Coral Callan coming in as well, I believe. And replaces Molly Murray. To the corner. Amanda Tower. There's twins. There's two of them. In case you're concerned at home, I am. The other one just got on the floor. 3-second violation is what she gets called for. First things first. Doing preparation. There are 2 sets of twins on the boys' team, and there's 1 set of twins on the girls' team in this DeSoto squad.
Wow.
I texted the head football coach and said, is there something in the water, DeSoto? Callan to the corner. Back outside for Weber. Oaks steps into a 3, high arcing 3, left it short, a little too much. Arc under it, Powell doing all she can do. Matt Carson checks back in for DeSoto. Out goes Carly Tuttle, 5'9" junior. Farmer runs point for this Wildcat team, who has jumped out to a 22-6 lead behind some excellent sharpshooting. 22 seconds to play. They're going to try to work for this final shot. Powell trying to give Farmer, make her work for it just a little bit. 17 seconds. There's a defensive display there. Outside, oh, they got her again. Oh, I'll be honest, a tiny little part of me wanted that to go in. Here's Weber for downtown. Answer back. How about it? Jenna Weber drops in a triple and says 2 can play at that game or 6 can play at that game, whatever it is. And that's a big one. At least maybe give them a little bit of a spark as they head to the second quarter. But the damage has been done. Spring Hill will spend the rest of this one trying to dig out of this hole, just like Caden will be trying to dig out my driveway tomorrow maybe. We'll see. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Spring Hill High School basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Twenty-two to 9, your score after 1 quarter of play. The Broncos here on the road at DeSoto. And DeSoto 6 threes in that first quarter, 4 of them from Madison Tower. Towner. I keep saying Tower. It's Towner. Nope, Tower. Yep, Tower. Tower. Weber trying to dribble through traffic. Busher on the right side. Kick back outside to Weber. She'll try to put it on the deck and create her own. Little push up with the left hand. Good. Weber. All of the field goals for Spring Hill. 3 of them. She's got 9 points. 9 of their 11. Farmer trying to cross over Powell. Good defense. Kick to the corner. This is Tower. She's trying to create her own. Hitting away with a carry. Time she sticks that ball up there, but it's dealer's choice on that one. Moving through. Weber gets taken out. Another 3. Tower. Good.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. 5 threes from Addison Tower. Callan, pump fake, drive around, scoop up the right hand. Nice little roll off the rim and good. Broncos are answering 3s with 2s right now. It's going to be tough to climb back that way, but you got to get something going. And a steal by Powell. Powell, stride for stride with Farmer. She'll clean up a little room with an elbow, gets away with maybe 1, but again, that's the way they're calling it, so do it if you can. After all this, Broncos have gotten to within 10 rather. They trailed by as many as 14. Again, the damage being early is going to give them plenty of time to try to get back into this one. And you wonder if those shots will continue to fall like that all the time. And boy, that was going to end up in her hand wide open too.
She gets that open, yeah.
She's going to check out briefly Will Tower. Ice her elbow or whatever, gets tired from shooting threes. Near steal by Callan, but a foul going to be called on her. Tough break there. Good effort, though, by Coral. Her first, team 2. Bounce pass into O'Brien. Good close out there. Farmer. There's Weber in the passing lane. Fortunate bounce for DeSoto. Outside for Carver. She'll give it up to Farmer. Kick. On the way. Carson with 3. She's already got one. She's got another one. It's a different game. These two teams couldn't be further from different. That the post game is more the style for Spring Hill, although they have guards that can play. And obviously, Weber can shoot that 3, and so can Callan and Freegon, but not like this. And they don't really seem to have much effort or any interest to putting that thing down into O'Brien. Around the horn. Shot no good. Fortunate bounce there as it goes out on the attempt by Carson. Up in front for Powell. Powell all the way there. I can tell you, I don't know if DeSoto's defensive plan is very clear. I mean, they just kind of get back, play man-to-man. They try to get up in your shorts and double the ball and everything. But there's opportunities here for Spring Hill on the offensive end of the floor to find some openings. Freegon will come in. Out will go Callan. Stay with the Broncos. Tuttle picks up her first personal, team foul number 6. Weber trying to get it inbounds, throws it in deep for Powell. Oh, good defense there. Stolen away by Carson. My guess is this sophomore group of girls have been playing basketball together for a while. Farmer for 3, good. That's her second 3. That makes 9 in this game. 4:52 to play in the first half. It's, you would say raining threes, but with the snowstorm coming in, it's snowing threes.
I guess so, yeah.
I don't know if that works, Caden.
That was, I wouldn't say that was bad, but that was, that was bad. Dad joke.
Well, you know, I think it comes when you bring your kid home from the hospital, the first one. They give you a list of them. And they say you got to use them all by the time you're 40. I just turned 40. Haven't hit my quota. Addison Bond checks in. Another fortunate bounce of the basketball for DeSoto. Things are just going really well for them, too. I mean, obviously they're creating their own luck right now, but they have had a couple of bounces of the ball that just don't make sense. Weber's like, I'm not going to wait for you anymore. I'm just going to shoot it from out here. Jenna Weber trying to do her part to keep the Broncos within striking distance, 33-18, up in front court. Kick, another 3, another one. That one I maybe got partially blocked by Freegon. Last touch out of bound off of Bond. It'll stay with DeSoto. Coach wants a timeout over on the far side for DeSoto. We'll take it along with him. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
Quite a display from beyond the arc for this DeSoto Wildcat team. 9 threes here in the first half of this game, including 5 from Addison Tower, who checked in at that. No, she did not check in at that last dead ball. It looked like she was going to the scores table, but did not. They'll get it into Farmer. Back to the corner. Another one trying to get in on the three-point shot. No good on the attempt by Tuttle. Saved, but again, another just tough bounce. I never said it in the broadcast from the Top Gun tournament last week, but I did feel that I did say a couple times 50-50 balls were going the way of the Spring Hill. They were creating that luck again themselves, but there were a few funky things that just didn't look like the ball should have ended up in their hand, and it did. And they might have just used up too much of their karma to get that win there at Wellsville on Saturday and Thursday. But right now, things are going well for DeSoto. Broncos need a couple of big plays. Need a stop here. Outside for Carson. Mac Carson. It's a cool name. Outside left. Skip pass. She's wide open. 3. Oh, rare miss. Foul going to be called against Tuttle. Ripping down on Powell. She hits the deck. Brooklyn Powell. No regard for her physical health, it seems like sometimes. Just puts her body out there and does it. Tower will check back in. Also back into the ball game comes Macy Carver. That foul was called on Tuttle, her second. Team foul number 7. So Powell will go to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. Powell in the season. First free throws right here. That doesn't seem right. First one's up and good. Second one's off the back iron, no good. Rebound was nearly there. Harris will track it down. Bond was there for a moment. Yeah, she was 3 of 6 there. And I didn't think that was the first free throws. Just didn't have it on the stat sheet. Bond for 3. No good. And loose ball picked up. Going the other direction for Farmer. Steps through, left hand, no good. Rebound, Harris. Powell and Weber play hot potato with it. Powell will bring it up the floor. Punched out from behind into the hand of Freegon, and she walked with it. She went to pass, and the defense closed it out. She was going to put it on the deck, and I don't know if she shuffled her feet or what there, but it will be a turnover by Spring Hill. Said that a few times tonight. 33-19. Broncos have slowed the pace a little bit of the scoring anyway. I'm thinking part of that might be Tower being on the bench. Weber's going to draw her duty. That's a double dribble. Yay. Turnover by DeSoto. 2:34 to go first half. We do have the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show coming your way in just a little bit. We'll track all these three-point buckets. Still a couple of buckets. You get this down to single digits before halftime, you'll feel like it's manageable going into the second half. At the elbow, Oaks. Raked from behind by Farmer. And steals it. That seems to be one of her MOs defensively. Get in there behind you and try to poke that ball out. It's worked for her. Here's Sadie Carver. And Macy Carver. There might be 2 sets of twins on this girls' team, too. Kick back outside. Here's a Carson. Back to where they go. Guarded by Freegon. Good defense there by the Broncos. 3, Farmer. No good this time. Oh, everybody's waiting for everybody else to go get that rebound. And a foul going to be called on Oaks. Dawson needs to go grab that. Oaks was boxing out. Couldn't really get off of her defender. And I think she was expecting her to pull that board down. Just didn't quite get there. Under 2 to play. Carver blocked by Oaks and a foul. That'd be back-to-back, I believe, on her. And that is her second. And shooting foul, so it's going to send Sadie Carver to the free throw line to shoot 2. And she will knock down the first one. 34-19, 1:49 to play. In the first half of this one. Here comes the second one from Carver. Missed it. Rebound pulled out of there by Oaks. Dawson right into the heart of the defense. They attack, splits them. Now Weber. Screen comes from Busher. Poked out of there. Again, it's tough to play a game when you can go right through a body, right through arms, and knock balls out and not get called for fouls. It makes it very difficult as an offensive player with the basketball to play the sport. Dump off inside for Oaks. Ball knocked out of her hands by Tower. Tower is guarding Oaks in the paint. This zone defense. Mismatch if you can get it. Weber hit hard. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 2 for 2 on the night. Again, put together one of the nicest performances I've seen from the free throw line in a tournament over the weekend. Going 30 of 33 for the entire tournament, including 16 of 16 in a win over number 3 ranked Lansing on Thursday night. And free throw, probably more than anything, reflects time. How much time have you been doing it? How many times have you done it? Scoop off for Tower, who hasn't made a three-pointer in a while. Feels weird. Outside, skip pass, far side Farmer. She'll drive on Powell. Throw it around in a hurry. Back over. Here's Tower way outside. Farmer way out here. Just trying to burn a little clock. Screen comes. Powell able to get over the top of that one. Or underneath it, really. Callan going to have a little help as they switch it up there. They'll switch back. 31 seconds. Powell. This is going to be a play to get the ball in the hand of Tower. I'm going to guess here. 18 seconds. She's over in the far corner. Nearly lost it. Callan's giving her suppression. Then Coral's going to pick up a foul. It'll be her second. Team foul number 5. 13.0 seconds to play here in this first half. And Farmer to inbound. Oh, that was a good inbound play. Went up there. Busher going to clear it, though. 9 seconds. Broncos have a chance here to make this an 11-point game, which seems unfathomable at this point. Dump off inside Busher. She'll go to work. Up off. The glass no good. Callan comes in, and that's the end of the first half. Well, it could have been worse, to be honest with you. 34-21. Hot shooting, cooled just a little bit, giving the Broncos an opportunity. Down by 13 at halftime. We'll see if they can continue their surge as we head to the second half. We'll talk about it next as we kick off the Michael Graham Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that matter most will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. We'll come back and talk about this one next on the Michael Graham Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Touchdown, Lewisburg. I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location here in Paola in the industrial park with cattle haul-in and boarding and grooming. With 24-hour emergency services and 3 other locations in Lewisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Pinky Plumbing in Spring Hill is a proud supporter of Bronco Athletics. Keeping your plumbing system in good shape can do wonders for your property's value and lifespan. Get exceptional plumbing services when you hire the plumbing specialist at Pinky Plumbing. At Pinky Plumbing, they take pride in their work and guarantee the best plumbing services in the shortest time possible at the most reasonable price. To learn more, give them a call at 913-568-8201 or visit pinkyplumbing.com. Go Broncos!
There's your halftime score, 34-21. Broncos down by 13 at the break, but it definitely could have been worse. We'll talk about it here as we take a look at our Eye on the Game, brought to you by Whitesell Optometry Vision Source. Keep an eye on your child's screen time. If they're experiencing eye strain or headaches, it might be a good time for an exam. Make an appointment with Whitesell Optometry Vision Source by calling 913-592-2020. Be sure to ask about the 2020 rule. Well, Broncos fell behind early, 11-0. They'll be trying to overcome that deficit the rest of the game likely, and they trail by 13 now. So you start out down 11-0, and that was behind some sharp shooting from downtown from Addison Tower primarily, but also Matt Carson and Mackenzie Farmer. Those 3 girls combined for 9 three-point buckets in that first half, 5 of them from Addison Tower. And Spring Hill fell behind 22-9 at the end of the first quarter. But we're able to even up, and it was 12-12 in the second quarter, so certainly slowed some things down. And Jenna Weber went to work both offensively and defensively, but offensively she's got 14 points here at the break. Tower has 15. I'm missing 2 over on DeSoto. Not sure where I missed those, but Tower has 15. 8 points from Mackenzie Farmer, 6 points from Matt Carson, 2 points from Violet Conley, and 1 point from Sadie Carver. For the Broncos, I mentioned 14 from Jenna Weber. 2 points from Coral Callan, 3 points from Brooke Powell, and 2 points from Kaylee Oakes. That's it from the Broncos. Going to need some more production. Down in the paint primarily. Try to get Sydney Busher going a little bit, or Lorelei Harris. They just have packed it in so tight down in the paint, has DeSoto, that it hasn't given Spring Hill a whole lot to work with inside. And they're selling out on fouls. Also the Broncos, 7-7 from the free throw line. That's going to be crucial. I think DeSoto's committed to fouling. I think their aggressive play is going to lead to some fouls, so you need to make your free throws. DeSoto only went to the free throw line 1 time and went 1 of 2. That was Sadie Carver in that first half, and so Broncos do have the advantage at the free throw line. Halftime score again, 34-21. We'll come back. We'll talk about this boys game, let you know where to find us coming up on Friday. All that more still to come here on the Michael Grant from Bureau Financial Services Halftime Show on your home for Bronco Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Line.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land with immediate openings for production technician starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill, or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
First Auction Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
There we go, second half action underway. Apologize for the long break there. Had stuff going on elsewhere. A good little scoop up there by Oaks to get the Broncos started on the right foot here. 34. This game is definitely not over. It was a crazy start and not a great start. Maybe a little hangover from the weekend as far as, big win in that tournament, and got to get started not only with really 2 days of rest and all that good stuff. Lots of reasons that it didn't go well, and then you got just lightning shooting from DeSoto, but able to keep pace enough to be within striking distance going into the second half, and now you send DeSoto to the free throw line to shoot 2. And first one's no good on the attempt by Callan. Picks up the foul, I believe, and checked out. So that will bring in Freegon. Farmer missed the first one, made the second one. 35-23. Harris back over to Weber. Trying to avoid, got to bring it to the middle. There is Harris. Now Weber will change directions. Over to Powell. She'll attack. Gets tripped up a little bit. Good last second dish. Oaks there to finish. Get it to the paint. That's going to be the way the Broncos will climb back into this one. I mentioned they had a size advantage in the open. They're down to within 10. And they trailed 22-9 at the end of the first quarter. And have outscored now DeSoto, I believe 15-12 since that point. Weber working against Farmer. Here's Powell, right back to Weber. There's the openings. Talked about it. Not a bad take. Powell get it. She'll step around. Slide it up and in. Broncos off to a great start. 35-27. It's a single-digit game here. Not 90 seconds into this second half. Farmer on the baseline. Kick, corner, three on the way. Good. You can't give him much. Matt Carson's third three of the ball game. 38-27. Dump off Oaks. O'Brien going to get called for the reach. It'll be her second. It'll be team foul number two, here in this second half. Just their first, actually. Inbound for Oaks, working on Farmer. Screen comes from Freegon. Oaks goes right through that one. She'll step back. Long two on the way. No good. And ball to be tracked down. And out of bounds. It'll stay with the Broncos as it goes out of bounds off the hands of Violet Conley. Weber to get it inbound. Over to Oaks. Side for Harris. Powell. Onto the baseline. There's Oaks again. Back to Harris. She's stopped. They're really packing it in there. Powell steps through it. Back outside to Oaks. Weber catches. That's a foul. Tower picks it up. Her second, team foul number 2 here in this second half as well. 5:41 to play, third quarter. Broncos down by 11. Weber finds the gap. Up, shot no good. A little too deep on that one. Rebound pulled out of there, going the other direction for Conley. Oaks giving her all she can handle. That ball flipped into backcourt. She'll go back and get it, and Farmer will reset it here. Now tracking her. Carson again. Freegon late to close out. Lucky that one didn't go up. Conley. Hand off Farmer. Broncos have tightened down their defense a little bit, but then left her open. Trying to recover into the paint was Oaks, and lucky for that one not to go down. Weber, long pass up to Freegon on the left wing. Broncos haven't really shot much from downtown. Ooh, Freegon had an opening. Harris steps through. Shot no good. She'll lose it. Rebound to be determined. O'Brien comes out of there with it. Boy, Freegon had an open hole there to go into the lane on the baseline and just didn't take it. Farmer, though, she'll scoop it up. This one's no good. And rebound pulled out of there. And a foul going to be called on Farmer. Third team foul on DeSoto. Sydney Busher going to check into the ball game. Broncos will bring it up the floor. Weber. That's a foul. Weber creates her own. Another foul. She'll go to the free throw line here to shoot two. Well, Jenna Weber, she's 4-4 on the night from the stripe so far. Weber knocks down the first one, ties this ball, or brings the Broncos back to within 10, 38-28. First points in the second half for Weber. She'll roll that one in. Back to a single-digit lead. 38-29, 4:32 to play. Long pass up for Tower. Oh, has Tower not made a three in a while? She hadn't pulled the trigger on one for a while. She was on the bench for the moment and want to cool her off a little bit. Carson thought about it, working against Dawson. Back outside for 13 to play. Moving around, Tower, kick. They wanted her to take it. The bench did. Last second pass. Conley blocked by Weber. Loose ball to be determined. And stolen away by Dawson. Whoa, you can't call timeout. He didn't have the ball. Yeah, they didn't have possession. You can't call a timeout if you don't have possession. They're going to work it out, I think, and get it right, hopefully. Coach didn't like it over there. Coach Roby was probably saying I was calling for that foul well before that ever happened. But if it doesn't get called on the floor, then it didn't happen. Coach Roby's still working. Feels the pressure maybe just a little bit. Weber, Oaks facing on Conley. Weber for three. Good! Jenna Weber drops in a triple. And the Broncos have stormed back to get within 2 possessions here in this game. 38-32. And Coach Roby, I think, I'm obviously a little biased here, but he's got a complaint because they played just like this in the first half, and those weren't being called as fouls, and now they are. And now they're having a hard time adjusting, I believe DeSoto is, and I mentioned this. Way outside for Tower. Little runner with the right hand. Good. First bucket she's had in a while. Stops that run for the Broncos. 40-32. Wally Murray, Coral Cowan going to check back into the ball game along with Brooke Powell. Out goes Dawson, Freegon, and Oaks. Get it in. Ball nearly knocked away. Powell able to come up with it. She'll give it to Weber. Pushes one up. And good. Jenna Weber continues. 40-34. Up the floor in a hurry. Farmer lays it in. She's got 11. Broncos need to make some stops. They're getting it done on the offensive end, but you got to make the stops. Powell with it on the left wing. Here's Murray. Over to Weber on the right side. Busher facing. She'll put it on the deck. Steps through. Scoop with the left hand. That was pretty nice. The more she does that, the more confident she's going to get into it. I think that's going to be a huge part of her game. Facing and take it to the rim, but on the other end, DeSoto just keeps answering back. We had a low-scoring game in the first half. It's starting to light up a little bit here in this one. Broncos have gotten to within 6 a couple of times, but then each time DeSoto was answered back. This time it was Conley to get her second field goal of the ball game, and she'll go to the free throw line for the first time as well. Left it short. Another fortunate bounce. Ball's loose. Cowan comes up there with it, and then she gets ripped down from behind on her arm as well by Tuttle, and it'll be Tuttle's third. Oak's going to check back in and replace Busher. And Tuttle does have to check out with those 3 fouls. And a timeout going to be taken by DeSoto. It's a 30. We'll take it. We're back at 30 seconds. Bronco trying to get back to even. We'll see if they can do it when we return on Spring Hill Sports Live.
When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill, or call 913-592-5573.
Maybe. 36-34, Broncos trying to get back into this one, down by 8 here, and they've been within 6 a couple of times. Jenna Weber with 21 points. And a jump ball. That'll be in favor of DeSoto. DeSoto doesn't mess around. They get up and down the floor. Farmer is trying to take this game over, and Broncos going to have to start playing a little bit better defense. That is too easy for Mackenzie Farmer. She's got 13 of the game. And it's back to a 10-point contest. Broncos don't want to squander their chance. Oaks, one pass too many, but a foul going to be called. And I believe they're going to get Carson on this one. Her first, team foul number 6. Harris checks in. Busher checks out. Powell checks out as well. Inbound Oaks. She'll put it on the deck. Spinning in the paint. Scoop up. Ooh, what a take. Up and good. Man, from quite a ways away. Kaylee Oaks coming alive. All her field goals coming in this third quarter. She's got 8. Blocked. Get out of here. Good effort by Molly Murray to get in there and block that one. It was going to be too easy for Tower. And it will stay with DeSoto, however. 46-38. 93 seconds to play here in this third quarter. Farmer way outside Carson. She thought about that one. You have to score a 3. Oh, they did. Carson scored one early on. Farmer, long pass to the corner. There she is. Carson, no good. And that should be on, 33, as Conley's going to pick that one up. And that will send whatever she was over the back on to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. That is Conley's third, team foul number 7. And Kaylee Oaks going to the free throw line to shoot. 2 for 2 on the night from the stripe, a 61% free throw shooter on the season. No good. Rebound pulled out of there. Up the floor, Farmer again. Open look. 3. Good. Matt Carson, 4th 3 of the ball game, 2nd of the quarter. And that 3-point shooting is going to be a lot to overcome. And Farmer knows what she's doing. She's taking the defense down as far as she can take her and kicking it outside and leaving that open on the perimeter. Broncos are going to have to figure out a way to answer that. Callan, she'll find her way through. Coral puts it up. Shot no good. And going the other way. 38 seconds to play, third quarter. .28. They'll burn some clock. They've done this each of the first 3 quarters. And a 5-second count. See Weber having that arm out there, and that allows that time to continue. Smart defense there and a turnover forced with 20 seconds to play. Broncos need a bucket. Have this thing be single digits going to the fourth quarter. It's trailed by 13 at the end of the first, trailed by 13 at the end of halftime. If you can try to just make it a little closer. Right now, trailing just by 11. They started out this game an 11-point deficit. DeSoto raced out to a lead. At the elbow for Oaks. Weber, 10 seconds. Oaks throws one up maybe a little earlier than wanted to. 6 seconds. Uh-oh. Tower up. Blocked by Busher. And that'll end the quarter. So the Broncos trim the lead briefly a little bit, but not enough perhaps. We'll see, though. Going to the fourth quarter. Going to have a few stops. We'll see if they can when we return in 1 minute on Spring Hill Sports Live.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Here we go, fourth quarter action from DeSoto. Lady Broncos, Lady Wildcats. A couple of the better teams in Class 5A. Battling out here in this one. Broncos trying to overcome some hot shooting early on in this game, really throughout this game, by DeSoto from outside. Bond into the ball game. She'll have it on the left corner. Down into Busher. Busher back out to Bond. 3 on the way. No good. Oaks with the rebound, though. Broncos get another crack at it. There's Bond. Can't get it to go, but she is fouled, and Bond will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, a 67% free throw shooter. Jenna Weber in this ball game with 21 points, but it's been the three-point shooting, and they have made 11 threes in this game, has DeSoto. So 33 of their 49 points have come beyond the arc. Bond knocks down the first one. That one missed, but rebound by Busher. She puts it up and in. Fortunate bounce of the basketball there for Spring Hill. Good rebound by Busher, 49-41. Broncos within 8. Need to stop. Haven't been able to do that part of it. Every time they've scored and gotten within, they've been able to hit a shot here or there, get to the rim for Farmer. She'll have it on the left wing. Uh-oh, Tower open. That one's no good. Rare miss. Oaks clears it out, and it went off the hands of Freegon. They're going to get another chance at it. Here is Conley. Outside. Here's Farmer. Kick. Corner. Conley. 3. Good.
She's just too wide open.
Too wide open, and that's her first 3. That makes 12 threes in the ball game. 51-41. 52, rather. 41. Back to an 11-point game. Freegon, baseline again. And ball kicked out of bounds. It will stay with Spring Hill with 6:25 to play. DeSoto is pretty comfortable in the half court as well as in transition, and that's tough to defend. And they just keep working the ball around to get the open looks on the perimeter. There's a good one. Oaks blocked partially, tipped, out of bounds off Oaks. Good defense by O'Brien. .620 to play in the ball game. 52-41 Broncos trailing by the margin. They went down in the first quarter, 11-0. Been fairly even since then. Conley again on the corner. She'll put it on the deck, drive around. Busher straight up and down, and good. Violet Conley starting to go. 54-41. Bond. Over to Weber. Freegon, open look at a 3 on the way. Good, Lena Freegon. First bucket of the ball game for her, and it's a big one. Back to a 10-point game. Conley again, though. She's got 7 points here in this fourth quarter. All their output coming from one player who only had 4 going into the quarter. Busher, up and around, up and good. Nice job by Busher. She's got 6 second-half points. Outside Farmer holding, 5:11 to go. Here's Conley again. Corner for Carson. Kick, Tower. Close out there by Freegon, good. Open look, though. Carson for 3, she walked with it. Yep. Little shuffle of the feet. And there's a stop. Now you go to work here. 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes to go. Powell comes in, Callan comes in, and so does Dawson. Out goes Oaks, Freegon, and Bond for Spring Hill. 56-46. Dawson. Here's Powell. Callan. Not sure what happened there. They called travel, but I didn't see that one. Well, you got to stop him again. Here comes Farmer to bring it up, working against Powell, right at midcourt. She's going to put some squeeze on her right there along that half-court line. Cowan working against Carson. Baseline, Conley blocked by Weber. Conley gets it back. That one's no good. And Weber's going to clear it. She'll explode. Lost it nearly. But Cowan comes up there with it. See, that's Dawson, and then she walked with it. .4:11 to go. Lost it on her foot, out of bounds. Good defense by Brooke Powell. Here's the thing. The way this DeSoto team plays is, aggressive, right up on you defensively, in your shorts or whatever. And you start to get to the last half of the fourth quarter, you might start to run out a little bit of a juice. So Broncos have expelled a bunch as well, trying to climb back into this ball game. Callan dump off inside Busher. Busher back out to Callan. There she had it again, but a foul going to be called, and that's going to send Coral Cowan to the free throw line to shoot too. Coral Cowan at the free throw line. Yet to shoot any tonight. She is around 63% for the season. Out of the ball game goes Tuttle. Callan, good. Front side of the 1-on-1, good. Spring Hill faced quite a bit of adversity in that Top Gun tournament where there's Callan missing it but getting her own rebound. She needs some help. Back outside for Weber. Backside for Oaks. Good recovery defensively for DeSoto. And now Weber on the left wing. Long three. Maybe ill-advised. Dawson trying to save it. Unable to do so. And now here comes Tower off the near side. What in the world is going on there? Timeout on the floor. We'll take it. It's a full. We'll take it 30. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
.56-47, Broncos down by 9, 3:28 to play. Still plenty of time here in this ball game. I was saying they were down against Lansing, down even late in the championship game. But able to come back each time. They've been down from the word go in this one, but Freegon, Weber, Callan, Oaks, and Busher come onto the floor for Spring Hill. Weber. Tower, three, no good. Rebound by Weber. Got to take advantage of this. Protect the basketball. Get to the free throw line. Last second for Busher, outside for Callan. She'll push it in there. Dump off. Busher on the right side. Callan steps into three. It's partially blocked. And rebound pulled out of there by DeSoto. Farmer pushes it up. Punched out. Kaylee Oaks going to get called for that one. That looked like it was going to be a foul. I'm not sure if it ended up being one, but it certainly looked like it was started to be one. And Oaks picks up her third. Team foul number 4 here in the second half. Out goes Coral Callan. In comes Brooke Powell. Long pass, Conley. Oaks dangerous. Almost got that foul. Conley, who's got all their fourth quarter points. She has 9 in the fourth quarter. If it wasn't for her, this game would be much closer. 58-47. Broncos need a stop defensively. They've been able to do it offensively, but haven't been able to get the stops. Powell airmailed it. Just lacking a little bit of crispness, I'd say, if I had to think of a word. Broncos going to apply pressure in the backcourt, trying to cause a turnover here. Pretty good ball handlers is DeSoto. Backside Conley, open look at one. Blocked. She is fouled and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul's going to be called on Freegon. Her first. Team 5. And Conley again, all of their offensive output. Will do it from the free throw line here as well. Here in this fourth quarter. It's like the other 3 guards were said, we've got ours. We've done plenty. Go ahead and get yours. Second one's no good, though. Cleared out of there by Busher. 59-47. Weber. She has yet to score here in the fourth quarter. Backside trying to go to Oaks. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Spring Hill. 2:13 to play in the ball game. Bounce pass. Oaks puts it up. She's fouled. Kaylee Oaks will go to the free throw line. I think this final 2:12, part of the plan should be probably to try to get to the rim and try to get contact. You need to be looking to draw contact, looking to get to the free throw line. That's where the Broncos have been pretty efficient, and it gets some points on the board with the clock stop. Oaks misses the first one. 2 out of 4 on the night from the stripe. Kaylee Oaks, 2:12 to play. That one's good, but a lane violation going to be called on Powell. So that one will not count. Tower to get it inbound against this pressure. Conley will get past it. She'll throw it back over, just trying to save it. It is Oaks who went down in a heap there, and they stopped play for her. She might have hit her head on the floor, and so it will be an injury as we look at and work on Kaylee Oaks. 59-47 your score, 2:06 to play in the fourth quarter. We're back after this.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land with immediate openings for production technician starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
Well, thankfully, you see there in the background as Oaks makes it to the sideline. And she wanted to go back into the game. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Wildcat basketball coming out of that timeout. Farmer. Carson. Tower with it, working against Freegon. Lena go put some pressure on her outside. This is DeSoto's version of a stall game, trying to run some clock out. Stay on that, Caden. We're outside.
It's my bad.
I was relying on you. I was looking at the screen. You have a Bronco boys game coming up in just a little bit. Broncos won 2 out of the last 3, including last Friday night against Lewisburg. A good win for Bronco boys. Hopefully they can pull that into this one. They're going to need it. As Brooke Powell will pick up the foul. It'll be a 10-2 DeSoto team. They got 6'5", 6'8" in the front court, and a couple of all-state football players, very athletic brothers in the backcourt. So it'll be a tough outing, but the Broncos are going to have to come play and see what happens. Farmer at the free throw line, the first person not named Conley to make a bucket here in this fourth quarter, which has allowed the Wildcats to kind of stick to their lead when the Broncos have been able to get some offensive output. And they have just kind of held serve this entire ball game. Busher, Freegon, Powell, pumping, she'll drive. Little 10-foot bunny left short. Rebound pulled out of there by Busher. Sydney's put it on the deck. She'll slide it up and in. I would tell Sydney Busher every time she gets the ball down that close to the rim, she needs to be shooting it because you don't get that many out. The way they packed it in so tightly, you're not getting that many cracks at it. She does get it to go. She's got 8. Broncos take a timeout. It's a full. We'll take a 30. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco Basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
$61-49. Basically, since that run to start the game and the hot shooting, it's just been kind of even. The Broncos haven't been able to gain much ground, and DeSoto's hasn't gained much ground either and haven't given up any. And it's just been kind of that game. So it's going to be a tough one here in the final minute 18. We'll see if the Broncos can do it, though. Put some pressure on the backcourt. Aggressive on the trap. Farmer. Long pass. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. They'll throw it off the leg of Powell. They threw that ball right into the trap. Goes a man up on the inbound. And that's a foul. Powell will pick up her second. It'll be team number 8. So that's going to send Farmer to the free throw line. She just knocked down 2 a moment ago. She's 3 out of 4 on the night from the stripe. Farmer has 15 in the game. And she'll step the line here to shoot 1-and-1. And she'll knock it down. She's made 4 in a row. Here's the second. Left it short. Rebound off of Conley. Should have let it go. It hit Freegon last. Could hear somebody from the bench over there say, let it go, but instincts kick in. Minute 3 to play. Freegon, kick it back out Weber. Oh, Busher looking for it. She was open for a moment. 3 by Powell, no good. Busher with the rebound, though, up and in. Busher, 8 fourth quarter points. She's in double figures with 10. 62-51. Farmer just trying to shake off Powell. Callan's trying to give her some help. They'll make the switch. Here's Tower. Tower was on fire. Coach Roby sat her down, and she only made 5 points after that after knocking down 12 in the first quarter. The ball kicked to the backcourt. Went off the shin of Powell. Stops the clock with 16.5 to play. We'll have a Shoemaker post-game show and get ourselves then turned around and headed towards the boys' game coming up in just a little bit here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Broncos trailed by 13 after 1. They trailed by 13 after 2. They trailed by 11 after 3, and they'll trail by 11 here to fall 62-51. After the Broncos had won 4 in a row and 8 of their last 9, they're going to drop here this one to DeSoto. Final score, 62-51. We'll talk about it next as we kick off the Shoemaker Collision post-game show. Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center, Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center. They work on all insurance companies and get you back on the road in no time. To learn more, visit them online at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095. Let's talk about it next on the Shoemaker Collision post-game show on Spring Hill Sports.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit GoBrawly.com to learn more.
Here's a look at the final score of this one. The Wildcats beating Broncos 62-51 here on the girls' side of things. Talking about it here on the post-game show here, presented by Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. Broncos would fall behind early in this one, 11-0. They would stop at least the momentum. It'd be 22-9 after one. Spring Hill, it felt like they were coming back in it, but they really never did. In fact, didn't make any headway. Fell behind by 13 at halftime as well. They did trim it down to 11 over the course of the third quarter, but it's just like every move, it seemed like every move that the Broncos would make positively, that DeSoto would make a corresponding move, and it was just kind of canceled each other out. And then the ultimate move in the fourth quarter was limiting Jenna Weber to no points. It looked like they kind of sold out on her a little bit and just kind of run out of gas for everybody. Final scoring totals here in this one. First up for DeSoto, again, who finished this game with, they had 9 at halftime, and they had 3 in the second. They had 12 threes in the game, which is bonkers. For them, 17 points from Addison Tower to lead them in scoring, rather. 16 points from Mackenzie Farmer, and then 12 points apiece from Matt Carson and Violet Conley. They're starter heavy on their scoring output. Just 1 point from Sadie Carver off the bench. So 4 of their 5 starters, and then 1 point from Elton. So only 1 bench point for them. Spring Hill a little bit more balanced, perhaps. And leading them tonight, Jenna Weber with 21 points, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 10 points for City Busher, the only other Bronco in double figures. 6 points for Kaylee Oakes, who was injured late in this game. 5 points from Brooke Powell. 4 points from Coral Cowan and 3 points from Elena Freegon for Spring Hill as they fall here tonight, 62 of 51. The Broncos from the free throw line, 11 of 15, so not a bad night there, but ultimately coming up a little bit short. They'll be back in action coming up on Friday as we head to the friendly confines of Spring Hill High School. Hopefully, the weather doesn't get too gnarly. Right now, everything's planned to be there. As welcome in the Piper Pirates. We'll have that game for you. Pre-game coverage around 5:40. Tip-off at 6 o'clock is the schedule on that one. Also excited for the people that are watching at home and maybe didn't see Spring Hill canceling school just a moment ago. Thank you, Caden. Caden bringing breaking news to the broadcast. You don't even have to pay for it. It's free breaking news from Spring Hill Sports Live. And excited, I'm sure I've got an excited 14-year-old at home that's looking forward to sleeping in. Sleeping as a teenager, what a great pastime. I've not slept that good since then. Final score here on the girls' side, 62-51. Ladies fall to DeSoto. We have talked about it here on the post-game show. We'll take another quick break. We'll come back. We'll turn our attention to the boys' game as we kick off the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Your locally owned hometown Allstate agent is Libby Clark. Now at her new location in downtown Spring Hill, Libby and her staff are passionate about the people they serve, helping them protect what matters most. With 24-hour customer service and options for online and in-person appointments, the Libby Clark Agency is the small-town agent you've grown to love, with the experience and products you'd expect from an industry-recognized premier agency. Visit them at their new location in downtown Spring Hill, just 1 block off Main on Hale, or call 913-686-6205. Weitzel Optometry Vision Source has been the leader in optometry services and vision care in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Weitzel Optometry offers comprehensive eye care, as well as the latest, most popular lenses and frames for Spring Hill and the surrounding communities. Experience modern eye care with advanced diagnostic technology and vision correction products. And with the experience of Doctors Weitzel and Bloodgood, you're sure to see the results you're looking for. To schedule your appointment, call Weitzel Optometry Vision Source at 913-592-2020. Pinky Plumbing in Spring Hill is a proud supporter of Bronco Athletics. Keeping your plumbing system in good shape can do wonders for your property's value and lifespan. Get exceptional plumbing services when you hire the plumbing specialist at Pinky Plumbing. At Pinky Plumbing, they take pride in their work and guarantee the best plumbing services in the shortest time possible at the most reasonable price. To learn more, give them a call at 913-568-8201 or visit pinkyplumbing.com. Go Broncos!
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location here in Paola in the industrial park with cattle haul-in and boarding and grooming. With 24-hour emergency services and 3 other locations in Lewisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Weitzel Optometry Vision Source has been the leader in optometry services and vision care in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Weitzel Optometry offers comprehensive eye care, as well as the latest, most popular lenses and frames for Spring Hill and the surrounding communities. Experience modern eye care with advanced diagnostic technology and vision correction products. And with the experience of Doctors Weitzel and Bloodgood, you're sure to see the results you're looking for. To schedule your appointment, call Weitzel Optometry Vision Source at 913-592-2020.
Welcome back out here on the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show. BJ Harris, Caden Carbajo, as we get set for the backside of our high school basketball doubleheader tonight on Spring Hill Sports Live as the Broncos make the trek up here to DeSoto to take on the Wildcats. Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. Broncos coming in at 2-10. DeSoto Wildcats at the reverse, 10-2. On paper, doesn't look ideal for the Broncos, but you got to play the game and hopefully catch a little lightning in a bottle. Cameron Crotchett bringing his team together. I've seen him talking to him. Daniel Mitchell in that huddle as well. Hopefully get them fired up here. Be the underdog. Play that card if you have to, if you're the Broncos. Spring Hill coming in with that 2-10 record, coming off a win. They've won 2 out of the last 3, including wins over Lewisburg, 54-42. They lost to Olathe Northwest, but beat Gardner Edgerton in the final game of the Spring Hill Invitational Tournament, 49-35, to get their first win of the season. After they started off the year 0-9. So hopefully that momentum carries into this one. Led in their win on Friday against Lewisburg. Good game from Chase Bond with 17 points. He'll go off from time to time, including 6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 4 from three-point range, 3 of 5 from two-point range. Luke Metcalf had 13, including 5 of 6 from free throw line. 10 points from Cameron Crotchett for the Broncos, 6 points from Reese Clowder, 3 points from Daniel Mitchell, and 5 points from Skylar Dodson for Spring Hill. So good output there from the Broncos offensively. They'd have more give up some points in the paint, but were able to get the win, and ultimately that's what matters for the Broncos. Their opponents, the DeSoto Wildcats, coming in here, and they are coming off a win as well as they defeated Paola, which is one of the top teams in Class 4A, 64-51 in that one. David Coben, a 5'9" sophomore, had 29 for DeSoto, so keep an eye on Coben. Also for DeSoto, second leading scorer was Blake Hicks, a 5'8" junior. A lot like the girls' action, there's not a ton of boys or senior boys on this team. There's only 4 on this varsity roster. The rest are primarily sophomores and then juniors and a freshman on this lineup. So perhaps a little bit of inexperience. Broncos have a little bit of that of their own, and a deep bench likely for DeSoto. This will be an uphill climb for Spring Hill, but we will find out here in a little bit where they at. Again, come up on Friday, Broncos will take on Piper. We'll have that for you the rest of this season. It's going to go away real fast for these teams, so you got to make hay while you can. After this week, the Broncos will kick off next week with a home doubleheader against Paola. We'll have that on Tuesday. And then wrap up next week at Lewisburg. So keep it in Miami County next week. And then wrap it up this week against Piper. That's look at things from here as the Broncos get ready to take on the DeSoto Wildcats. We'll also go to work, and believe it or not, and with a foot of snow en route, talk about spring sports. Don't forget, we also will carry some soccer, girls soccer in the spring. Try to find a couple softball, baseball games to pick up as well. All that here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Take another quick break. We'll come back. Starting lineups, opening tip-off, coming up next right here on your home for Bronco Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453. When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill, or call 913-592-5573.
There's the push, and it is a touchdown, Lewisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley, no buffering allowed. Visit GoBrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Few seconds left here on the clock before we kick off this ball game. The Spring Hill Broncos, DeSoto Wildcats. Broncos at 2 and 10. The Wildcats at 10-2, and they'll get ready to do the starting lineups here inside this gymnasium. Wildcats. They're getting ready to do the starting lineups here inside prior to the. The national anthem prior to the starting lineups. We will show the band, and where's the flag at, Cato? Let's do that right there with the band in shot. Broncos and Wildcats, and ladies just fell a little bit ago if you're just joining us. 62-51. DeSoto ladies made 12 three-pointers, including 9 in the first half. Just it's too much for Spring Hill to overcome in our first game of the night. And Now we'll have the national anthem right there. There you go. Nice rendition of our national anthem, performed by the DeSoto Pep Band. Starting lineups brought to you by America's Heartland Collection. From antiques to light paints, you never know what you are going to find to add to your own personal collection. Let them spark your curiosity to America's Heartland Collection, Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5 at 305 South Webster. First up for the Broncos will be number 1, Reese Clowder, 5'11", senior, averages 6.1 points per ball game. Number 11, Luke Metcalf, 6'2", junior, averaging 12.1 points per ball game, leading scorer on this team right now. It'll be number 12, Cameron Crotchett, 6'3", senior, averaging 6.8 per game. Number 22, Daniel Mitchell, 6'1", senior, who averages 8.3 a night. And Chase Bond going to get the start for Spring Hill, 6'2", sophomore, averaging 6.5 a night. DeSoto Wildcats, it'll be number 0, Trenton Johnson, 5'11", junior. Number 4, Tyler Schulze, a 6'1", senior. Number 5, Ethan Schulze, a 6-foot senior. Number 24, David Coben, a 5'9" sophomore. Coben's the one who the other night against Paola went off for 29 in the win. And number 30, Cole James, a 6'3" senior for DeSoto. Their coach is Matt Rice. Of course, the coach in his 8th season for Spring Hill is Wes Book. They do a bunch of shenanigans here on the screen here before their game, so we'll take a quick break. We'll come up. Opening tip-off right around the corner on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land with immediate openings for production technician starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
Here it goes. Opening tip-off brought to you by Seats Incorporated. Kick off your new career with a Seats Incorporated in Spring Hill. Seats is a leader in the manufacture of quality seating and accessories for vehicles with competitive wages and benefits. To see all their openings or to apply online, go to seatsinc.com. Tyler and Ethan's last name Schultz. I knew that in my head. I just can't always find everything in there, Caden. Starting to get kind of cluttered up in that noggin. Opening tip going to be won by the Broncos. Good effort by Cameron Crotchett, kind of on that second effort. Going against Cole James at 6'3". They're 6'8". Does not start in this game. The junior Grayson Chapel. Ball with it out on the left side. Moving around with Clowder. We're underway in this one. Clowder on the right wing. Dump off inside Mitchell up and around. Good mismatch. He's going to get a foul over the back on Trent Johnson. Over the back of Trent Johnson, and it'll be Daniel Mitchell's first foul. Team foul number 1. On the right side for Cole James. Scooping around. You're going to see some stuff here, Caden, I think, with this kid. That Paola team's pretty good. They're ranked in the top 5 of Class 4A, and this kid had 29 against them. They're good, and they're big inside, and they've got some athleticism on the edge, and they're longer on the perimeter as well. He's a little undersized at 5'9", but I can tell you that first take right there was pretty nifty. And they'll jump out to an early 2-0 lead with Coben going to the free throw line to shoot. The and one, missed it. But James fights past Metcalf. They'll go right back down inside. Shot up off the glass and good on the take after the miss by Coben. And a finish by Trent Johnson. It's 4-0. Dotson all the way up the floor. Outside, here's a 3 on the way from Metcalf. Good! Luke Metcalf says, I'll get back into this. 4-3, that's huge. Already early on, got to match him. Schultz off left side. That is 4 is Tyler Schultz. 5 is Ethan Schultz. On the right wing, open, down inside. Tyler up and around. Shot no good. And rebound pulled out of there. Both Schultz boys know their way to Coach Brian King's weight room. That is for sure. There's a struggle for it inside. Clouder going to attack. Now kick to the corner. Bond trying to go in. He gets stopped. That's Crotchet, rather. He'll go over the top, up and good over the top of Cole James. And Cameron Crotchet. Broncos going to lead momentarily here. You just got to grab that lead and just keep adding to it. Make a few stops. Here's a runner. Shot no good. Rebound, though, pulled back out of there for Ethan Schultz and lost out of bounds off of, they're going to say off of Luke Metcalf. They'll inbound. On the left wing. Tyler Schultz. Kick back outside to Ethan. Show it. Coben. Never even touched the ground. Told you. Wow. Never even hit the ground. Just grabbed it and went. Soto back in front. Putting some pressure on Dodson. Here's Crotchet. Showing Metcalf, patience, shot up good. Nice patience by Luke Metcalf. He's got 5. Broncos back in front. Up the floor, Schultz with it on the right wing. Working on Dodson. Crossover. Elevate, off the glass and good. Not too easy there. That was Tyler Schultz. .5:14 to go first quarter. Bond, contact there. Over to Clouder. Clouder spinning. Kick, 3, Crotchet, no good. And a rebound cleared out of there by Trent Johnson. Johnson coming up the heart of the defense, right down Broadway. Kick, Schultz driving, scoop, shot no good, but Tyler Schultz will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. One was a quarterback, one was the wide receiver, and those duo in the football game against Spring Hill put on a pretty cool display. Certainly on the same page. Something about sharing a womb that'll put 2 people on the same page, you know. First one was no good on the take by Schultz, and did get the other one to go. 9-7. Full court press by DeSoto. Trying to use that athleticism. Clouder was going, but lost the handle on it. Going the other direction. This is Ethan. And a foul going to be called on Tyler Dodson. Just couldn't quite get over there and get that foot set. He was in position, just didn't quite get set all the way. And probably the right call there. Dodson will pick up his second. Team foul number 4 on Spring Hill. And Schultz at the free throw line left. That one a little short. Here comes the second one. That one is good. Missed his first, made the second one. Bond going to bring it across the timeline. Brady Kaiser into the ball game for Spring Hill. Metcalf, point blank three, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by the big fella, Cole James. Coben, kick, three, Johnson, good. He's got 5. Largest lead of the ball game now is 6 for DeSoto. Kaiser. Bond. Just trying to break this pressure. They will. Clouder will attack on James, and a foul going to be called. Cole James will be picking up his first personal foul. It'll be team foul number 1 on DeSoto. Lady Broncos falling just a moment ago, 62-51. Big effort to stick with them, just couldn't quite overcome an early deficit. Get it into Kaiser. Here's Metcalf. Bond probably got away with a carry there off his hip. Clouder, screen come from Crotchet, trying to shake off Coben. Watch those two go to work against each other. Shot no good. Coben will win this round. Here he comes. Kick it. Coben, left wing. He'll go baseline. And a little too much that time. And missed James. Open frame. Broncos need to capitalize here. Off to Crotchet. Metcalf, another 3 on the way. Good! Luke Metcalf, a pair of 3s in this first quarter, helping keep the Broncos in touch. 13-10, 3:14 to play in the first one. Schultz with it on the left wing. Ethan Johnson, he'll look to attack. Back over to Schultz. Johnson trying to shake off Clouder. And Schultz just barrels his way into the paint. Tyler Schultz does. Broncos will bring the press, break that press. Metcalf to Clouder, to corner for Kaiser. He'll go baseline. Get there. Kick back outside and stolen away again by Schultz. Throw it up for Coben. Coben, back they go. Johnson, scoop, left hand, good. And a timeout taken by Coach Book. Starting to get ahead of steam. 17-10. Its largest lead is 7. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com. Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Soto won't put any pressure on coming out of the timeout. Broncos with the ball. Metcalf, Bond, round to Mitchell. Get your sharpshooters out there right now. Brady Kaiser on the near side. Kaiser nearly lost it. Bond with it. Soto, all out defense. Not like the girls get it open. Try to get an open look for Mitchell. Didn't clear it. Back outside. Crotchet. Metcalf. Broncos working. Trying to get that open look. There it is. Bond maybe. Nope. Coben closed it. Bond going to spin on him. Over to go with it. Have to clear it back out and reset here with 1:35 to go first quarter. Metcalf. Kick outside to Mitchell. Move it around. Here's Kaiser. That was Bond trying to get in there and called a charge, I guess. Bond trying to clear some space. I was behind it the way I saw it, his first. Team foul number 5 on Spring Hill. Outside for Schultz. He'll attack. Tyler. Kick. Ethan. Short. Coben touched it last. Out of bounds. It'll go back to the Broncos. Back in comes Drent Johnson. Out goes Ethan Schultz. Kaiser checks out. Reese Clowder's going to come back in for Spring Hill. Over to Clowder. Now here's Crotchet. Oh, Mitchell was there for a second. Knocked around, throw it up. Ethan Schultz with the run out, lay up with the right hand, good. That's Tyler Rether. 9-10. Into the ball game is Blake Hicks for DeSoto. Clowder shaking off Coben, scooping up with the left hand, no good, but he is fouled, and Reese Clowder will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So near 40% free throw shooter, not his forte. Getting to the rim is what he does. Did it right there, gets contact. 27 seconds to play here in this first quarter. And Clowder will knock down the first one. Clowder made the first one, missed the second one. 22 seconds. See if DeSoto keeps the pressure on or tries to work for the final shot. They will keep the pressure on. That was Blake Hicks taking it in. And the largest lead of the game is now 11. Clowder, 2 seconds, elevating. Good for Reese Clowder as he knocks in one at the buzzer, basically, and that's how we'll end the first quarter. 21-12 after one. 21-13, rather, after one. We're back after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Your locally owned hometown Allstate agent is Libby Clark, now at her new location in downtown Spring Hill. Libby and her staff are passionate about the people they serve, helping them protect what matters most. With 24-hour customer service and options for online and in-person appointments, the Libby Clark Agency is the small-town agent you've grown to love, with the experience and products you'd expect from an industry-recognized premier agency. Visit them at their new location in downtown Spring Hill, just 1 block off Main on Hale, or call 913-686-6205.
Broncos get their rotation messed up just a little bit. Got to get the right guys on the floor. Start this second quarter. James Allen going to check in at that quarter break. His first minutes of the night. On the right side of the ball game is Mitch McBride. There's a 3 from way outside. No good by Hicks. Rebound cleared out of there by Crotchet. Broncos have led a few times in this first quarter. Right now trailing by 8. They've trailed by as many as 9. Good job by Chase Bond to get a steal on what was going to be an easy run out there. Just stuck with him. Did Bond. Now he needs some help. Kick over to Metcalf. Here to the corner for Clowder. Trying to find his hole. Shoot the gap, and a foul going to be called on. McBride. It'll be his first, team foul number 3. Bond looking out against Hicks, trying to shake him off. Nearly poked out. Help comes, and a foul going to be called. No, out of bounds, they say, rather. Off of DeSoto. It'll stay with the Broncos with 7:13 to go in the half. No school tomorrow, Spring Hill, in case you missed that report. With this impending weather no longer impending, I think. Crotchet, a couple of moves down the paint, can't get it to go on the hook, and cleared out of there by Johnson. He'll lead the charge coming up the middle. Kick back out Schultz. He'll set his feet. Fire 3, no good. Good box out by the Broncos, both Crotchet and Allen. Now Bond going to run up. He needs some help. They are doubling Bond. Kick back outside Clouder. Got to go faster. Those holes that when they do open up are only there for a moment, and then they close in a hurry with this athletic DeSoto team. Clouder stepping through, getting his own. Shot can't go, though. Tough break there, but he will get another crack at it. He'll fade, spinning, and stopped. Metcalf. Bond. And a foul going to be called on DeSoto. Our tripod is as high as it will go. We will be looking at the back of those students' heads. And they can see more than I can see. I'm relying on our video down there. Metcalf. To get it in, working against Coben. Throw it in deep for Bond, who will reset it and bring it up the floor here for Spring Hill. 6:19 to go first half. And there's a steal. Got to anticipate. Easy one for Hicks. Dish off. Coben, layup, right hand, good. (23-13). Matching the largest lead of the ball game. Now give and go. Cooper Dialbini's checked in. Coben. Good. And a foul. Clouder was trying to bail, not even trying to come close to fouling. They do get him for that one, though. He'll pick up his first, and that's going to send Coben to the free throw line for the and one. Daniel Mitchell going to check in and replace Metcalf. No, a timeout going to be taken by Coach Book and the Broncos. He wants a full timeout. Going to have a word with his boys. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Pankey Plumbing in Spring Hill is a proud supporter of Bronco Athletics. Keeping your plumbing system in good shape can do wonders for your property's value and lifespan. Get exceptional plumbing services when you hire the plumbing specialist at Pankey Plumbing. At Pankey Plumbing, they take pride in their work and guarantee the best plumbing services in the shortest time possible at the most reasonable price. To learn more, give them a call at 913-568-8201 or visit pankeyplumbing.com. Go Broncos!
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Coben at the free throw line here to shoot his and one. He's got 8 points here in the first half of this one. And he completes the opportunity there. 13 points, the largest deficit of the ball game for the Broncos. Clouder to Mitchell, to the corner. Metcalf doubled. Trying to just get out of the mess. Metcalf just being hassled. Triple. Dialbini on the low block. Kick. Another steal. Broncos coughing it up to the corner. Coben. Hicks. Back to Coben. Open look at one. 3 on the way. Missed it. And rebound pulled out there by Crotchet. Clouder Shake off Coben. He'll push it off to Mitchell. Mitchell baseline jumper on the way, too much. And rebound out of there by DeSoto. Here they come. 5:05 to go. Kind of split the defense. Turned into a wreck game all of a sudden. Somebody might want to run an offense. On the right side, Clowder. Stripped again by Coben. Bounce pass, waiting. Shot up and good, and finished by Johnson. He led them in the first quarter. He's got 9 points in the ball game. The deficit grows. 4:33 to play in the first half. Mitchell at the elbow, just beyond it. He'll hand off for Metcalf. Elevate on the way. Good. Nice take there by Luke Metcalf. First in a while for him. He opened up this first half with 2 threes in the first quarter. Hicks trying to answer right back. Used it all. No good. And another steal. Coben. Right place, right time. Can't get the English to go on it. And another missed opportunity for DeSoto. 4 minutes to play first half. Clowder. Not on the right wing. Give way to Metcalf. Here's Mitchell. Rotchett puts it on the deck. One dribble. Now Metcalf trying to create his own. Metcalf at the elbow. Kick Mitchell. Elevate. 3 from the corner on the way. No good. And DeSoto, relentless. Hicks will step back. Over to Johnson on the right corner. 3:25 to go first half. Schultz. Coben. On the horn to go over to Johnson, and a moving screen going to be called against, I believe, Blake Hicks. His first. Team 5. Bond, the sophomore's coming in. Allen, Bond, and Dodson all checking into the ball game for Spring Hill. The seniors check out. D'Albini along with them. Metcalf, rather. Metcalf, Clowder, and D'Albini. One senior. On the right side, Mitchell. Over to Allen. Go to Mitchell. 3:02 to play. Finding a spot is Bond. Up off the glass and good. No good. Boy, all but good. Counted for one. Mitchell all alone. Another 3. Good. Daniel Mitchell. Need to get him going from downtown to climb back into this one. 28-18. Broncos scored 5 unanswered. Schultz trying to answer back. He does. Tyler Schultz. Dodson with it on the right corner. Now Allen. And another steal. We're not anticipating the pass hardly at all. Those defenders are going to be there. Coben, dish it. Schultz off to track it down. Back they go. Johnson getting Crotchet to run. Little runner with the right hand off the left side for Trent Johnson. Back to a 15-point ball game. Under 2 to play in the first half. Dodson losing it, nearly losing it. Johnson's there. Catching fire, another 3 by Mitchell. No good this time. And rebound out of there by Ethan Schultz. He'll give way to Tyler. Into the ball game. They're 6'8", rather, Grayson Chapel first minutes. Pretty easy to pick out, lumbering down the floor. Mitchell around to Allen. To the corner for Crotchet. Bond trying to shake off Schultz. And having a hard time doing it. Very good man-to-man defense. Bond going to draw contact. And a foul going to be called on Ethan Schultz. It'll be his second. Soto coach gets stern talking to from the official. Whatever he said. Must not have been too bad. We'll be shooting four free throws right now. Bond, first one. No good. yet to score, Chase Bond, after coming off a night against Lewisburg on Friday, where he led the Broncos in scoring with 17. They've made a concerted effort to keep him quiet. And he misses both free throws, but nearly a rebound. Crotchet can't squeeze it, and then he picks up the foul. Oh, one of us must have kicked that clock, bud. Not that anybody wants to see it. That right there is the problem. So at the free throw line is Johnson, 1-1. No good. Ball pucked out of there and gathered up by Bond. We will worry about that at halftime. 1 minute to go. Cloud around high. To the corner for Dodson. It's not for lack of effort for the Broncos. They are trying to get some open looks. Metcalf's doing his part. Shot no good this time, though. And rebound pulled out of there by DeSoto. Don't think they'll pull it out. I think this is a go, go, go offense. Johnson crossing over. Gets to the rim. Shot good and the foul. It's a pretty good little player. Trent Johnson. Foul's going to be called on Clowder. It's his second. Team foul number 8 on Spring Hill. And Johnson at the free throw line for the and one. Yeah, makes a pay there. 36-18. Or just lead the ball game now. 20 seconds to play. Broncos need a bucket here. Just trying to get something positive going into the locker room. Clowder, 12 seconds. Dodson just clobbered with 1.9 to play, and so that's going to send Dodson to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. On the season from the stripe, 33%. Be a nice way to close this one out, but pretty big deficit here at the break. Michael Graham, Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show coming your way in just a moment. We'll recap this first half, let you know how the girls did earlier tonight, and go through their game as well. Dodson misses the and one. And that's the end of the first half. Broncos gave it a pretty good effort. This is a pretty good team in DeSoto. Kind of bring a lot at you. We'll talk about it next as we kick off the Michael Graham Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Michael's goal is to protect what matters most, getting to know you and the things that are important to you. Will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. Broncos trail here at the halftime break, 36-18. We'll talk about it next on the Michael Graham Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Weitzel Optometry Vision Source has been the leader in optometry services and vision care in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Weitzel Optometry offers comprehensive eye care, as well as the latest, most popular lenses and frames for Spring Hill and the surrounding communities. Experience modern eye care with advanced diagnostic technology and vision correction products. And with the experience of Doctors Weitzel and Bloodgood, you're sure to see the results you're looking for. To schedule your appointment, call Weitzel Optometry Vision Source at 913-592-2020. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit GoBrawly.com to learn more.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Welcome back out here to DeSoto High School. BJ Harris, Caden Carbajo here as the Broncos trail at the halftime break 36-18. Broncos limited to just 5 points in that second quarter. 2-point bucket by Luke Metcalf and a 3-point bucket by Daniel Mitchell. All of the offensive output. Here's how we got to where we are as we take a look at it on our Whitesell Optometry Vision Source. Eye on the game. Keep an eye on your child's screen time if they're experiencing eye strain or headaches. It might be a good time for an exam. Make an appointment with Whitesell Optometry Vision Source by calling 913-592-2020. And be sure to ask about the 2020 rule. DeSoto would jump out to an early 2-0 lead. Broncos would take the lead, though, 5-4. And then it went back and forth there for a while. 5-4, 6-5 DeSoto, 7-6 Spring Hill. And the DeSoto would grab the lead 8-7. They have not relinquished it. In fact, from that point, they would outscore Spring Hill 28-11 from that point to grab this lead, growing the lead all the way up to 8 by the end of the first quarter, 21-13, and 18 here in this at halftime. They just kept kind of plugging away and adding points. Broncos with a ton of turnovers have not really been able to come to those, and those have turned into some easy baskets on the other end of the floor, and then they've just been able to work in the half court. It's a pretty good DeSoto team. Trent Johnson leads the way with 14 points, 10 points from Tyler Schultz, 9 points from David Coben, 2 points from Blake Hicks, and 1 point from Ethan Schultz, as the Broncos, or the Wildcats, really have 36. For Spring Hill, 10 points from Luke Metcalf, and then 3 points from Reese Clowder, 3 points from Daniel Mitchell, and 2 points for Cameron Crotchet. Wildcats 4-7 for the free throw line that first half. Broncos 0-3 at the charity stripe. The numbers tell the story. Broncos down by 18 here at the break. Girls had a tough loss earlier, but we'll kind of went about it a different way. We'll talk about that when we return here on the Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services Halftime Show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Rain Dance Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
Back at here on the Michael Grandfarm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Lady Broncos fell earlier tonight against DeSoto, 62-51, a game where the Broncos fell behind early 11-0. DeSoto knocked down 9 threes in the first half of this game, including 5 from Addison Tower. And Coach, he literally took her out of the game. He called off the dogs on that girl. She was on fire, sat her down on the bench. And then she only had 2 points after that point. I have no idea why he sat her down. She just kind of cooled off after that, and it's a good thing because that might have got out of hand even worse than it did. Broncos just kind of fell behind by that margin, that 11 to 12-point margin, just kind of maintained the rest of the game. It just, again, I said it in the post-game show after that game, but it was 2 steps forward and 2 steps back the entire rest of the game. They just never could quite overcome the rest of that effort and fell behind in this one. And ended up falling eventually 62-51. Broncos ladies fall to 9-4 on the year. Still a great year. DeSoto moves to 8-5 on the season on the girls' side. Back in action on Friday as we head back to Spring Hill High School. Welcome in. Piper Pirates will have that game for you. Pre-game coverage will start at 5:40. Tip-off at 6 o'clock. Yours truly won't be on the call. I'll be my Spring Hill debut filling in for Mr. Murray, who's a legendary PA announcer for the Broncos. Can't be there, so I drew long stick. And from what I understand, I don't know if this has been published or not, but Zach Knowlton going to get recognition for his selection to the Kansas Shrine Bowl, who those of you may or may not know that that's my full-time job as the director of the Shrine Bowl. So looking forward to an exciting night on Friday if you can make it out. Hopefully the weather is cleared off by then and we can have that event. But there should be a fun night of action there at Spring Hill High School with the recognition for both Zach Knowlton and Coach Feeback being selected to coach and play in the Kansas Shrine Bowl respectively. You get to see a lot of those cool fezzes, Caden, if you come out there.
Awesome.
Broncos down by 18 here at the break. Trying not to get swept here tonight, but this is a pretty good DeSoto team. They do it in a little bit of different ways. I was expecting more of a post game. It's more of a guard-oriented team. They have enough size in there to keep you honest, but their athleticism is really the difference with 2 Schultz boys and then Johnson and Coben both. This starting 5 and then their post player Cole James. It's a 4-guard set, and they can just overwhelm you with athleticism. Broncos with the ball as we come out of the timeout. Mitchell driving to the corner. Metcalf stepping into one. Kick it to Clowder. Underway here in the second half. Clowder, kick, Mitchell. Stops, trying to reverse it. Puts his foot in the ground, give him a little something different to look at perhaps here in the second half. Outside Crotchet. It's usually the plan to put a screen, just can't quite get it. Hoping too much around that one. Mitchell flashing in the paint, wasn't there. Kick back outside Bond. Crotchet, give it up for Mitchell. Long possession. Here's Crotchet. Don't force it. There's a good ball fake. Able to get the defender off, just can't get all the way to the rim. Good help defense by DeSoto. Here's Mitchell. Up off into Crotchet. He'll go to work on Schultz. Help there from James, though. James backed off of him for some reason. No good, though. That's a good look, good half, or good possession. Almost over a minute 15 off of it. Other end, Schultz. He'll drive. Stop. Shot. No good. Knocked around, and just a bad break there that went underneath the basket or hit the backboard and shot right down on top of Chase Bond's head. He had no chance to do anything with it and rolled out of bounds. 6:31 to play, third quarter. Nobody's yet to score. First possession of the second half for DeSoto. Inbound, James gets there, up and in. His first bucket. They'll strike first. Largest lead is now 20. Bond on the left wing. Here's Metcalf. Johnson's kept him in check since a good start by Metcalf. Luke had 2 threes in the first quarter. He'll have another one on the way here. Good. The third of the ball game for Metcalf. He's got 13. 38-21. Baseline for Schultz, up and around. That's pretty nifty. Shot no good. This is Ethan. His putback is good, and he'll get the contact as well. His first field goal of the ball game, and he's 1 of 2 on the night from the stripe. 3 points. Here's the and one, up and good for Ethan Schultz. Crotchet clears out from James. Now Clowder elevate just beyond the free throw line, up no good. And a rebound pulled out there by Coben. Schultz, Ethan. Elevate in the lane, catches a little rim, shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there. And kick ball. They don't call it. Coben will have one. Laid up with the glass and good. He's got 11. .22 points now, the largest lead of the ball game. Bond, good pump fake there. He'll go baseline, kick. Mitchell, open look at one. They close out Schultz too fast. Metcalf, though, he'll rattle in his 4th 3 of the ball game. Luke Metcalf was 16, giving the Broncos a shot in the arm. Going to take more than just one cat. And here's a stop for Spring Hill as a turnover caused there by the defense. And going to go back to the Broncos. Bond at the elbow for Metcalf. Feed the beast. He'll have to give way. Mitchell, 4:24 to go, third quarter. These guys are being honored over here. Foul's called on Johnson, his second. Team foul, number 1 here in the second half. Chapel getting ready to come at the next dead ball for DeSoto. Bond. Catch and fire. Metcalf no good this time. Last touched out of bounds off of Johnson. Bond's going to have to figure out what Metcalf has figured out, which this team closes out way too fast. You can't give a ball fake. If you want to shoot it, you better get it up. Once you catch it, they're closing out and they're coming down on you in a hurry. You better either let it rip or be ready to pass because they give you almost no space. Dotson. Clowder checks out. Working against Coben. Scoop over to Mitchell. Mitchell. Catch, fire, 3. Mitchell. Good. Daniel Mitchell. His second of the ball game. He's got 6. On the right side. And a foul going to be called on D'Albini. Nearly went for Johnson. Johnson 1 for 1 on the night from the stripe. He had 14 to lead all scorers at halftime. Here's the first from Johnson, up and good. He's got 15. Here comes the second. Good. 3 for 3 on the night from the stripe. 16 points and a timeout taken by DeSoto. We'll take it along with them. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball.
When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill, or call 913-592-5573.
45-27 Broncos down here against DeSoto on the road. It'll be Bronco basketball will come out of the timeout. Metcalf, dump off inside Crotchet, working against Temple. Chapel, rather. And it stops that momentum. Up in front, Coben. Up and around. He's going to be fouled hard by Crotchet. Helped up. Good sportsmanship there by Cameron. It'll send Coben to the free throw line to shoot, too. 1 for 2 rather on the night from the stripe. He's got 11 in the ball game. And he knocks down the first one. And there's the second. Made them both, did Coben. Shot it by Crotchet, no good. .241 to go, third quarter. Right now just kind of maintaining this 20-point lead. Trying to go for Schultz. Can't handle, out of bounds it goes. Bond working against Hicks. Gave him pretty good minutes in the first half, did Hicks. He checked in. Was a factor. Bond. Three from Metcalf. Trying to get his 50. Does. Luke Metcalf is doing his part. His third three of the quarter. He's got 16 points. There's a three by Hicks. No good. Rebound by Mitchell. Got to start somewhere if you're Spring Hill. Up in front of Metcalf. Dotson, he'll step into an open three. That one used it all, no good. Schultz running it up the floor now. Coben walked with it. Out goes Bond. Out goes Tyler Schultz. Johnson comes in and replaces him. Dodson working against Coben. Out of bounds, it's not. Get it in for Metcalf. Working against Johnson. Good defense by DeSoto. Screen comes from Crotchet rolled off of it immediately. Dodson trying to answer back from three. This time he used it all again. Loose ball gathered up by Chapel. Here's Hicks slicing the defense. Mitchell's there for the steal. Nice play by Daniel Mitchell. He'll bring it up the floor as well. Metcalf, feed him. 3 threes in this quarter, 5 for the ball game. And tripped up by Chapel is Reese Clowder. Chapel will pick up his first, team foul number 2. Bounce pass, but a foul occurred before that by Coben. Be his second. Team foul number 3. It was his first. I had it down for one already, so it's just his first. Got bounce pass. Metcalf shot up. Can't get it to go. And rebound pulled out of there by Chapel. Under a minute to play here, third quarter. It goes down by 17. Make it 19. Over on the right side, Clowder. Elevate with the left hand, no good. And another empty possession for Spring Hill. Up the floor. Ooh, Johnson, that was pretty athletic. His foot slipped out from underneath. He was able to maintain his balance like he used the ball as a cane. Didn't really work that way. Chapel, little hook off the glass, little kiss, no good. 5 seconds. Mitchell off to Clowder. Bounce pass, Crotchet waiting, clear it, shot no good, but he is fouled. And we'll have a couple of untimed free throws for Cameron Crotchet. No time free throws. Chapel picks up his second. Trying to cut the lead by 1 and what it was at halftime. If they can make both of them, and it's up and good. Crotchet made the first one, missed the second one. Well, the Broncos trailed. How we doing, bud? Broncos trailed. You're right. Broncos trailed by 18 at the end of the halftime, and now they trail by 18 after 3. We head to the 4th after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Your locally owned hometown Allstate agent is Libby Clark. Now at her new location in downtown Spring Hill, Libby and her staff are passionate about the people they serve, helping them protect what matters most. With 24-hour customer service and options for online and in-person appointments, the Libby Clark Agency is the small-town agent you've grown to love, with the experience and products you'd expect from an industry-recognized premier agency. Visit them at their new location in downtown Spring Hill, just 1 block off Main on Hale, or call 913-686-6205. 49-31 as we head to the 4th quarter of this one. On the right side, here's Johnson trying to get it inside for Chapel. Knocked away, but gathered up by Schultz. This is Tyler Schultz. Chapel, hard take, scoop with the right hand, just can't quite get it to go. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. There's the first one from Chapel up, no good. Did you break it? Did you break it, Caden?
No, I'm just trying to adjust it. Stepped on the dang cord, but
it happens. Yeah. And he missed the first one, make the second one. Chapel will check out. Cole James comes back in for DeSoto. Bond. They've made an effort to keep Bond out of this game and done a pretty good job with it. He had 17 points the other night. He has yet to score. He'll elevate here, 3 on the way. No good. Knocked around. Gathered up by James. He'll outlet to Johnson. I mean, they keep the screws turned on you all the time. They are relentless. 52-31. Wasn't for just a monumental effort by Luke Metcalf. This swing would be worse than it is. He knocked down 3 threes in that third quarter. Just 3 threes from him and a 3 from this guy, Daniel Mitchell. That was it. Those two are the only ones that have scored. Oh, man. Until Cameron Crotchett hit those free throws, that free throw, at the end of the third quarter. Make sure I'm right on what I'm about to say. I think I am. Yeah, until Cameron Crotchett hit that free throw, Luke Metcalf and Daniel Mitchell, only guys to score since the first quarter. And they've only done it from behind the arc, with the exception of one free throw, one 2-point shot by Metcalf there late in that second quarter. Kick, Crotchett, do it, young man. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound pulled out of there by the Wildcats. Here they come. 6:35 to go. Back in action on Friday. Welcome in the Piper Pirates. Pre-game coverage at 5:40. Tip-off at 6 o'clock in that one. Bounce pass. Good look. Johnson finish. Johnson has 20 for DeSoto. Mitchell on the right wing. He'll hand off for Metcalf. Elevate. He'll add to his total. Luke's having himself a real good night. And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Book. Trying to see what they can do for the final 6. It's a full. We'll take it. We're back in. Actually, it's a 30. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Wildcat basketball coming out of the timeout, 54-33. Tyler Schultz with it. He'll give way to Ethan on the right wing. Working against Mitchell. Shot up, no good. Crotchett took a face full of elbow from Schultz. He'll pick up the foul. Ethan Schultz, second foul. On the right wing for Clowder. There's a steal. And it went right back to him. Kick. Crotchett baseline. Johnson. Dodson partially blocked by somebody. I think it was Schultz. James going to lead the charge. Big fella rumbling down the floor at the elbow. Kick baseline. Back around. Scoop with the right hand. Good. By Tyler Schultz. His first bucket of the second half. He's got 12. Backside, Mitchell, quick up. Another good recovery there by Ethan Schultz. Gets a hand on that one and blocks it. Cole James to the elbow. He'll attack on Crotchett. Layup with the glass and good. Seen him do much of that tonight, but he looked pretty comfortable doing so. 25 points, the largest lead of the ball game for DeSoto. Bond lost it. Knocked out of bounds, rather, by Schultz. Wildcats not really going to the bench either. They're up by 25 with 4:25. Usually you'll see a little bit more depth, but all these guys have been factors in this game. Except they do bring in one substitution is Jaden Lang, the 5'10 freshman. Mitchell on the right wing, working against Lang. Trying to shake him off. Crotchet at the elbow, or at the wing rather. Into the ball game for Spring Hill. Also, Cody Powell getting some minutes here, I believe. Six-foot senior out there for the Broncos. On the right side, dump off inside for Chapel. Cameron Crotchet. Try to take a charge. You got to do what you got to do. Left side for Crotchet. Metcalf at the elbow. Back over to Crotchet. Bounce pass in Mitchell. Quick off the glass and good. Good ball movement, patience there by Spring Hill. It's a tough night, but they continue at it. They're not giving up. Is Spring Hill just overmatched right now with a pretty good team. This DeSoto team will be in the mix in 5A likely. Deep. Hicks, no good. Going the other way, Bond. Powell was coming across. On the right wing for Crotchet. That was never going to happen. That pass was low percentage. A lot of hands in the way of that one. Hicks up the floor. Stop, scoop with the right hand. Good. And a foul on Chapel. Will be his third. That's going to send Bond to the free throw line to try to get in the scorebook. 0 for 2 on the night from the stripe. We're going to need a little bit more output offensively with the Broncos to try to keep pace with this DeSoto team. And they are good enough defensively to find a guy or maybe a couple of guys and keep them quiet. And that's exactly what they did to Chase Bond, who gets his first point of the night. Chapel will check out. Soto brings in Baylor Bell along with number 21, Antonio Sullivan. Second one's no good by Bond. Saved. Good effort there. He'll pull the trigger on one. No good. There's Bell. And a foul going to be called on the rebound. Just under 2 to play here in the ball game. Snow day tomorrow, Caden. You know, sleep in. You know,
probably will. Might do some homework.
You got homework to do. Now you said if you got a snow day, you were going to get some homework done. I expect that to happen. Powell shooting the front side of a 1-on-1, can't get it to go. Under 2 to go in this one. Going to attack is Mitch McBride. He had first half minutes. Bell, kick, 3 on the way. Sullivan, no good. Knocked around. Rebound pulled out of there by Powell. And it'll be Bronco basketball going the other way. Metcalf, hard pass. Mitchell, up, no good. Can't get it to go. He'll get his own rebound. He'll go right back as they clear out, put it up and in. Daniel Mitchell. He's got 10 in double figures for the Broncos. Sullivan, elbow, shot no good. And pulled out of there by Bond. We'll have the Shoemaker Collision postgame show immediately after this. Then we're going to get on the road, try to get out of here before things get gnarly. Shot by Mitchell, no good. Rebound out of here. This is taking on a rec ball feel to it. Just kind of attack and try to get a shot. Lots of threes. Jaden Long going to pull the trigger on one for the free throw line. He'll be in the scorebook. Lang, rather. Bond shakes off Lang. He'll elevate with the right hand. No good. Rebound, though, pulled out of there by Metcalf. He'll put it back up, and he's going to be fouled by Blake Miller.
Good job, Hayden!
And first one's up and good by Metcalf. Metcalf's had himself a night tonight. 20 points now in the ball game. $19 seconds. Going to drive, step through, shot up. No good on the take by Sullivan. That was a good take. This should be the last possession of the ball game for the Broncos. It's not their night tonight. It's a good team in DeSoto. And Spring Hill going to lick their wounds, try to get back to work. They'll have some time at home tomorrow to think about it. Go to work on Piper on Friday. Spring Hill falls to 2-11 on the year. DeSoto will move to 11-2. We'll come back and talk about it briefly. 62-40, your final score in this one. Well, we will discuss it when we kick off the Shoemaker Collision postgame show. Shoemaker Collision and postgame. Kansas City's premier collision repair center. They work on all insurance companies and can get you back on the road in no time. To learn more, visit them online at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095. We'll talk about it next on the Shoemaker Collision postgame show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Back out here briefly on the postgame show. The Broncos fall here, get swept by DeSoto. Final score on the boys' side, 62-40. Girls fall earlier tonight by the final score, 62-51. So a very good couple of teams that DeSoto has here. And Spring Hill will get back at it on Friday. We'll have that game for you on Spring Hill Sports Live to take on Piper, as they will try to get back on the right side of things in that one. Final scoring totals in this one. First up for DeSoto, 20 points for Trent Johnson, 15 points for David Coben, and then 12 points for Tyler Schultz, 4 for Blake Hicks, 4 for Ethan Schultz, 4 for Cole James, 2 for Jaden Lang, 1 for Grayson Chappell to round out their scoring. For Spring Hill, leading all scorers, Luke Metcalf. He had 5 threes in this ball game. He had 24 points, 10 points for Daniel Mitchell, 4 points for Cameron Crotchett, and 1 point for Chase Bond for Spring Hill. Just not enough output from everybody else when you get 34 of your 40 points come from 2 guys. It's going to be a tough night. 3 points from Reese Clowder as well in the loss. That'll do it for us here tonight as the Broncos fall. Final score again on the boys' side, 62-40. On the girls' side, it was 62-51. Make sure you enjoy your weather break, enjoy your snow day, folks, and stay safe out there. We'll do it again on Friday. You've been watching Bronco basketball, and you're home for Spring Hill High School Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
You've been watching Spring Hill High School Sports on your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Also by watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live.